Hi, my name is Sasha. Welcome to the Muthaship. Let's see what our messages are for today. At the heart of the reading, we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed and the Hierophant reversed. So a couple things, a little bit of imbalance in working on yourself as well as your talents, and also in the way that you are following others. So for this, I'm actually getting some of you literally are following people online, and this has to do with what you believe is sociably acceptable and the norm, and this is all a belief system that's created by your culture. So instead of looking outside of yourself, there's a need to really dial it in and work on the internal you, work on your own craft. And some of you, this is actually you learning more about what it is that you want to do. So some of you are learning from others by watching, and others of you are simply procrastinating. So there's a little bit of a fine line here, because some of you are being inspired but taking no action, and others of you are seeking out inspiration, which then you can apply to yourself. So I want to speak quickly about the Toltec. I'm being prompted just to tell you about this a little bit. Within the Toltec view, the way that you express yourself and express yourself as a divine being, a divine creation, you have to put in the work to carve your face. So this takes chiseling, sharpening, really focusing. And as you do this throughout time, this is where you put in the hard work, determination, and effort towards yourself. This is all about working hard and working on perfecting your craft and perfecting yourself as a master teacher. You can't step into the role of teaching others until you perfect your own self and carve your own face to be seen by, not only by the creator and the universe and your higher divinity, but also by other people. So let's take a peek at the Divine Feminine today. We have the King of Wands reversed, we have the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Universe. So a little bit of dissatisfaction and even going back and forth in your mind, especially about this time frame in your life and what needs to be done and what action needs to be taken. And this is kind of a lot of mental overstimulation as well, and this has to do with who you're passionate for and who you really feel can be a compliment to you. This is about your twin flame path, and this is about looking internally at your own divine masculine energy and healing those father wounds and grandfather wounds. All of this is very connected into your success, but you're also looking at what makes you incredibly happy and fulfilled, and you have been working on yourself, and that part of you is ready to move forward as you're coming to completion within these other cycles and rhythms. And rest assured, you are connected to the great mystery. You are connected to the universe. And as you continue to pour effort into your happiness and your self-fulfillment and balancing yourself out, things will begin to move in your favor. You're coming to the end of a big completion, a big cycle. And wherever you're seeing an imbalance outside of yourself, that's your cue to look within and to address it within yourself. For the Divine Masculine today, we have the Three of Swords, the Knight of Swords, we have Nine of Coins, and Page of Wands. So this is a little bit of heartache. These may be actually just really things coming off of your heart. Even I'm hearing like previous relationship wounding. There's a sense of, for some, not seeing the forest for the trees, so to speak, being so close to things and so involved in this pain and this associated pain as well, um, that it's been really hard to come out of. And for some of you, you've gone through a couple cycles of this. It's not the first time you've experienced this. There's also this aspect of yourself getting ready to speak your truth. And this has to do with this awakening that you're feeling inside of you and your heart healing and clearing. Even though maybe it's painful right now, this is putting you more in alignment with what you really want and what you're ready to go for and go after. And this is getting you ready for the next step of your own journey, your own movement forward in your life. There may be a wanting of some of these higher inspirations and avenues to open up for yourself right now, especially in what you're passionate for. This is all about getting connected into your own divinity and hearing those higher callings from your own divine self and from the universe, and understanding the path that's before you in this way, from being very connected. And there's also a wanting to have harmony within your monetary world. This is where like minds attract like minds, and on a greater scheme, like attracts like in general, according to cosmic law. So wherever you're holding your frequency and your vibration is what you're going to receive from the outer world. But this is wanting that harmony and chemistry within. And so that you can also have this within your family dynamic or your circles, your friends, your tribe. Let's get a few guidance cards. Divine Masculine, this is all about you opening up right now and being patient with yourself, understanding that this is a process and that not everything is going to change overnight, but as you go into yourself and into these deeper feelings that you're experiencing and really have compassion over yourself. Also, I'm hearing that some of you could use the essence of citrus, especially like orange essential oil, and you can actually place this right on your heart center to help some of these heavier things lift and to brighten your outlook as well. But as you go into these more painful areas of yourself and lift them up and clear them out, you'll have more alignment with your own truth. For many of you, it may be time to purchase the Twinflame Union package if you haven't already, and if you have, to move on to the Master package. The heart of the reading, we have Freya, bold. This is all about being adventurous and getting out of your comfort zone and really putting those talents to work. Maybe you just need that inspiration from taking a new adventure in your life. Whether this is down the street or across the world, doesn't really matter. This is just about opening up to this other side of yourself that is not conditioned, that is not limited. This is your multidimensionality. And this is all about bringing through these new awarenesses and information that can assist you and others. And also, this is sometimes you just taking a time out to really be with yourself as well. Divine Feminine, this is all about endings and beginnings. As you wrap up this big circle and cycle that's come about, you may have some residual things to clear off before you can start completely new. But this is about you moving into your happiness and releasing those final little layers and just letting go. This is an assurance also that you're seeing things clearly and that what you have given to the situation has been beautiful, and your part in everything that you've played has been part of your divine role as well. But you're now ready. You're ready to step into the abyss of the multi-dimensional being that you are. Even though you can't see what's ahead of you right now, maybe you can feel it and sense it and know it. And this is something that you want to have in your world, to have and to hold, so to speak, in the physical. And as you walk towards this, just remember you got to shed these last little layers. So there may be some more work you need to do in the master package that you can get below. Um, and also revisiting your inner child and things like that, just to uplift these last little fragments.